1.3 million years ago. The girl surviving, with the orangutan captured by the chimpanzees. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to go back in time 1.3 million years ago when a girl was captured by chimps while walking through the forest. But she managed to survive thanks to an orangutan. Watching this video will make you realize how dangerous our world was just a few million years ago. So get ready for an adventure through time that will leave you in awe. But before we begin our journey back in time, if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe. It only takes a second and you can always change your mind later. If you enjoy watching this video, please give it a like. And without further ado, let's hop in the time machine and travel back to a time when humans and great apes roamed the earth together. During the Stone Age, life was tough and danger lurked around every corner. For our ancestors, survival was a daily struggle against the elements and wild animals. But one thing they had going for them was their intelligence. With sharp minds and curious spirits, they were able to adapt to new situations and find creative solutions to their problems. One day, a young woman named Alara found herself in a desperate situation. She had strayed too far from her tribe and was now lost in the dense jungle. With no way to contact her people and the threat of wild animals lurking in the shadows, she knew she had to do something quickly to survive. As Alara searched for a way out of the jungle, she stumbled upon a clearing and gasped in surprise. In the middle of the clearing stood a magnificent orangutan, its fur like burnished copper in the dappled sunlight. The orangutan regarded her with intelligent eyes, and Alara could sense its power and grace. Despite her fear, Alara knew that she needed help and decided to approach the orangutan cautiously. She spoke in a soft, soothing voice, hoping to calm the animal and explain her situation. To her surprise, the orangutan seemed to understand her words, and its expression softened. Slowly, Alara was able to get closer and closer until she was standing just a few feet away from the majestic creature. With trembling hands, Alara reached out to touch the orangutan's arm, and it didn't pull away. At that moment, she felt a surge of hope. Perhaps this wise creature would help her find her way out of the jungle and back to safety. The orangutan, sensing her desperation, reached out with its other hand and gently took hold of Alara's arm. Startled by the sudden contact, she instinctively pulled away, but the orangutan's grip was surprisingly gentle and reassuring. In that instant, a profound connection was forged between the two, and Alara knew she had found an unlikely ally. Together, the human and the orangutan began to move through the jungle. The orangutan led the way, effortlessly navigating the dense undergrowth and leaping over fallen logs with ease. All the while, its hand remained firmly clasped around Alara's arm, providing her with a sense of security she hadn't felt since getting lost. As they journeyed deeper into the jungle, Alara marveled at the beauty that surrounded her. Lush green vines, towering trees, and the sweet song of exotic birds filled her senses, and she couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder at the mysteries of the natural world. Despite the beauty of their surroundings, Alara knew that danger could be lurking around every corner. She could hear the distant roar of a tiger or the slither of a snake through the underbrush, and she clung tightly to the orangutan's hand, grateful for its protection. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows through the trees, Alara started to worry about where they would find shelter for the night. But the orangutan seemed to have a plan and soon led her to a small cave hidden among the roots of a giant tree. Inside the cave, Alara curled up on a bed of soft leaves and felt a sense of relief wash over her. She was safe, at least for the night, and she knew she had the orangutan to thank for her survival. As the night wore on, Alara could hear the sounds of the jungle all around her, but she didn't feel afraid. She knew that the orangutan would protect her from any danger, and she drifted off to sleep feeling grateful for its kindness. When Alara awoke the next morning, she knew it was time to say goodbye to her orangutan. She had found her way out of the jungle and was heading back to her tribe, but she would never forget the creature's kindness. As she walked away, she turned back for one last look and saw the orangutan sitting in the same spot, watching her go. In that moment, Alara knew that she had made a friend for life, and she carried the memory of their encounter with her forever. Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the jungle, a young woman named Leora lived with her tribe. They were a peaceful community of hunter-gatherers who lived in harmony with nature. But life was not always easy, and the tribe often struggled to find enough food to eat. One day, Lara's tribe was forced to move to a new hunting ground, but their usual sources of food became scarce. As they journeyed deeper into the jungle, the tribe encountered a group of chimpanzees who were just as desperate for food as they were. The two groups eyed each other suspiciously, unsure of what to do. Suddenly, the chimpanzees attacked the tribe, stealing their food and injuring several members. In the chaos that ensued, Lara found herself separated from her tribe and alone in the dense jungle. As darkness fell, Lara realized that she was in grave danger. She was alone, injured and hungry, with wild animals prowling all around her. Just when she thought all hope was lost, she heard a sound that gave her new hope, the roar of a tiger. The tiger approached Lara cautiously, sizing her up with its piercing gaze. Lara froze in fear, knowing that she was at the mercy of this powerful predator. But instead of attacking her, the tiger let out a loud roar and disappeared into the bushes. As the night wore on, Lara huddled beneath a tree, trying to stay warm and protect herself from any other predators that might be lurking nearby. She was exhausted and afraid, and she wondered if she would survive the night. Just when she thought she couldn't take any more, she heard a rustling in the bushes nearby, and out stepped a magnificent orangutan. Its fur was the color of burnished copper, and its eyes twinkled with intelligence. The orangutan regarded Lara with a mixture of curiosity and compassion. It could see that she was hurt and scared, and it felt a pang of sympathy for the young woman. Slowly but surely, the orangutan approached Lara, holding out a hand to help her up. Lara hesitated for a moment, unsure if she could trust this strange creature. But she was desperate for help and had nothing to lose. She reached out and took the orangutan's hand, and it helped her to her feet. At that moment, a bond formed between them, a connection that transcended their differences and united them in their shared vulnerability. The orangutan led Lara to a small cave hidden among the roots of a giant tree. Inside the cave, Lara curled up on a bed of soft leaves and felt a sense of relief wash over her. She was safe, at least for the night, and she knew the orangutan had saved her life. As the night wore on, Lara and the orangutan sat together in silence, each lost in their own thoughts. Lara couldn't help but wonder about the orangutan's motives. Why had it saved her? Was it simply because it was a kind and compassionate creature? Or was there more to it than that? As the first rays of sunlight peeked through the trees, Lara knew it was time to say goodbye to the orangutan. She had found her way back to her tribe, and they were overjoyed to have her back. As Lara hugged the orangutan goodbye, she knew that she had made a friend for life. She carried the memory of their encounter with her forever and often wondered about the fate of her orangutan friend. In the heart of the dense jungle, Lara's story serves as a reminder of the power of kindness and the importance of protecting our natural world. The orangutan's decision to help Lara, despite their differences, shows that compassion and empathy can transcend all boundaries. Life during the Stone Age was harsh and unforgiving, but it was also full of wonder and adventure. For those who lived it, every day was a new challenge, a test of their courage, intelligence, and adaptability. The story of Lara and the orangutan reminds us that even in the darkest of times, hope can still shine through. When all seems lost and danger lurks around every corner, a helping hand or a friendly face can make all the difference. Now it's your turn to travel back in time. Leave a comment below and tell us what you would do if you were stuck in the jungle with no way out. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future adventures. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. We hope you enjoyed learning about life during the Stone Age and the incredible creatures that roamed our planet. Keep exploring and never stop asking questions. Who knows what amazing discoveries you might make next? Until then, stay curious and keep adventuring.